We got kind of a different video for today. Things got pretty heated last night. So last night's video that was like 3 hours long. Basically me reiterating the same point over and over. I don't know. I've had time to cool down. And come to my senses and to think about things. But no, today's video, I don't know if anybody else has had this problem ever since the addition of the cottage living. My daughter has had trouble with her Sims, mainly testing out the cheat for killing a Sim with a killer rabbit. And the problem is, you can make your Sim cook a meal called ambrosia to revive them from being a ghost, or you can use the wishing well, or I don't know, the various other ways, or have a magical Sim de-deathify them. Okay, so I've tried all of this on console, and none of it's worked. None of the revive tactics for console have been working, and I've complained to EA about it. But for everybody out there that's having the same trouble I am, say you've accidentally clicked on a neighboring Sim thinking it was going to kill that Sim, and you actually killed your own Sim, and you can't revive your Sim. I'm going to show you once it loads here. We're doing this live. We're not doing this with cuts or edits, so I don't have an editor. I'm not a YouTuber. So I figured out a workaround for reviving a Sim that's been killed by a vicious or killer rabbit. You know, it really stinks when you have your favorite Sim, or you're in the middle of something. Like I was in the middle of solving the Stranger Town mystery with my one Sim. I was so far into it. I was like right at the very end, and my dumb butt decided to try to kill a Sim by killer rabbit, and I ended up killing my actual Sim. So I've got a couple of ghost Sims as well that are also killed by a vicious rabbit. So we're gonna use an example Sim, this little family that I created out in Henford and Bagley or whatever. Is that what it's called? Henford and Bagley? Out in the country town, the farming town. So I'm gonna go find this family with the ghost, and I'm gonna show you guys. It does involve using the testing cheats enabled, or the testing cheats on. So you got to use that cheat in order for this to work. We're gonna go to the Pitts family. I had to create duplicates. I had to create duplicates because there's two of the same Sim, basically. But we're gonna kill one of the Sims and revive them as an example in this video. Okay? I'm gonna show you that you can bring them back with a cheat. Because if you really love a Sim, it's your favorite Sim to play as, and you progress so far, and then all of a sudden you lose your favorite Sim, it really makes it like you don't want to play the game no more. And if you don't have a backup copy of that Sim, you can't just place them in the world and everything's hunky-dory, you know? So here I'm gonna get into this family. I'm going to show you the cheat that you have to enter to do this. Hopefully the lettering shows up on the screen, like when you go to type. I know certain things, like on stream, don't. Little pop-up windows don't show up most of the time. So we'll see if it shows. And if it shows, it's cool. If it doesn't show, well then we might have a problem. But I'll basically tell you as I type it. So let's get into it as soon as it loads. Now, I have a significant amount of Sims in this world, so it's going to take a little while to load. You know, your load times are affected by how many Sims you have. If you have a world crammed full of Sims, of course, it's going to take quite a while to load in. Why is it so hot in here? It says it's only 67 degrees in here, but yet it feels super hot, like I'm sweaty. I don't get it. Let's see, it says 54% humidity inside. 54? Thank you, Roku. Roku pops up. Hey, did you know you can watch Frozen 2 right now? Like, I don't want to, but thanks. Do you want to build a snowman? No, I don't. Okay, bye. Ta-da! We're here, we're in the world. Let's quickly, I think cheats are still enabled, yeah. So I'm a cheater. I cheat like crazy in this game. I don't have time to sit there and try to get everybody's mood up all the time. I don't know about you, but that's like a waste of time. So this is our alive Olive Pits. What's her name? Peach Pits and Olive Pits and Olive Pits again. Okay, we'll go with Olive Pits number 2. So here she is, happily trying to go in the house. I'm gonna go haunt an object. But it's annoying because my sim is dead and I didn't mean to kill my sim. Now, if you go through, you can remove the trait Death by Killer Rabbit, okay? There you go. All dead Sims have that trait of what they died by. So, alright, we go to type traits dot remove underscore, all one word, traits dot remove underscore traits, oh sorry, trait, no S on the second one. Alright, remove trait Killer Rabbit. This was totally just out of guessing yesterday. I didn't have a cheat guide with me. My daughter's like, what do I do? I killed my sim by a rabbit. What do I do? I was like, well, some people have had success even though their sim didn't die of heat death. They enter traits.remove trait heat death, and that works. But check this out. Traits.remove trait Killer Rabbit. Enter. Boom. Not a ghost sim no more. They're alive. You see that? No revive necessary. The sim is alive again. Let's do this again. Alright? Kill. Be slain by a vicious rabbit. Oh no. We're just gonna utterly wreck this family because they're all sad. Okay, so we go to, not their inventory, we go to their Simology. And they don't have the trait added yet. We have to wait for Grim to basically kill them, or take them. Blah, 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 wah, 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 sad, 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 boo-hoo. Yep, it's so sad. Everybody cry. Alright. Add ghost to household. It's important. Okay. Now, we're gonna do our little thing here. Your Sims are still gonna be sad. That's still gonna wreck their day. Like, you know, obviously they just saw a Sim die. But traits dot remove. I wonder if I could do this while Grim is still on the lot. Remove trait. Killer rabbit. One word. Okay. And this is the workaround for reviving a Sim. Boom. They're alive. And guess what? I get to keep a headstone out of it. The Sim... My Sim's not actually dead, but, you know, I got a nice little decorative tombstone here. Now Grim is sitting here like confused because he's like, what? What? Bye, Grim.
Bye, Eva.
She's like, bye. And there she is. She's alive again. Overheating, being hot due to hot temperature. Why are you guys still crying? Oh yeah, they're still sad about her dying even though she's not actually dead. So there you go. That's the way to revive a Sim killed by a vicious rabbit or killer rabbit. It really stinks because they updated the game just recently. They added a ton of stuff to it, but the one thing they didn't do that they should have done, they should have fixed the revive for console, for reviving a dead Sim. The wishing well wasn't working. I don't know. Everything wasn't working. It was terrible because, like, say you have your favorite Sim and then you accidentally go to click on another Sim. When you do that, when you go to click on another Sim and you do the kill, be slain by a vicious rabbit, vicious killer rabbit, sorry. When you do that, it kills your active Sim. It's not going to kill the other Sim. So you can't just go around killing NPCs with a vicious rabbit. You know what I mean? If anything, you're going to kill your Sim. That's what you're going to do. You're going to end up killing your own Sim. And then you're going to struggle. You're going to go searching around looking for all the ingredients to make ambrosia to revive your Sim. And what's going to happen is you're not actually going to be able to revive them. What'll happen is your Sim is just going to stay dead. So, you know, word to the wise. If you don't like cheating, well then be prepared to not have a functional living Sim. You're not gonna have that Sim back. Especially if you're on console, it's gonna be that way. Sadly. Just console. I know it's been very frustrating. I've seen a lot of angry people on forums and on EA's official Facebook and all that. So I just wanted to do a video and kind of help alleviate some of that stress that people are going through, because you know, it really, like I said, it stinks. Like, you don't want to play the game when you can't play as your favorite sim. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't play as your favorite sim, it's a headache. It's not fun. The game loses its fun. And especially for kids, you know, like excuse me, especially for kids. Like, kids get mad, they get upset, they throw down the game. They're like, "No, I don't want to play no more. I'm mad because I can't play as the sim that I want to play as. That's my favorite sim. I spent all this time and work on them, and I can't revive them." So, like I said, one more time, let's go through this. What you do is you got to add the ghost to your family. Choose the character that is a ghost. Hold L1, R1, L2, R2, basically the 4 bumpers at the top of your controller to trigger the cheats. And then you want to type traits dot remove underscore trait space, all just one word, killer rabbit. And that should revive your sim. Like, it doesn't even go through an animation or anything. It just, poof, your sim's alive again. Never happened. Except the people that witnessed the death. Of course, they're gonna be crying and sad for like 2 days, but whatever. I mean, can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Am I wrong? You just gotta, you know, you gotta accept that you can only do what you can do with what you got. But it's really nice to it's really nice to have an alternative, or to have sort of like have a way out of it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a little tired. I stayed up late last night ranting on stream, and now I'm having kind of a slowed down day. Mentally slowed down day. I'm just dirt. So for everybody out there, I hope I solved a problem for you. I hope I did you a justice. We're gonna save because we just revived that sim, and I don't want to go through all it again, but yeah, no, it's been frustrating. So anybody out there who has had that same trouble where you can't revive a dead sim on console, one that's been slain by a killer rabbit, I assume it's as easy as just going through and removing whatever trait that the death left on the sim. So it's just basically traits dot remove underscore trait space, and then the all one word of the death trait. So like if they died of overheating, obviously it would be heat death. You can look those up online. There's different trait cheats that you can look up, and removal of certain cheats. You can look up all the death traits. But when I went searching for how to revive a sim for... When I went searching for how to revive a sim, there was no help, really. There was nothing. Nobody had that up there. So, I took it upon myself to kind of share that information with everybody. And hopefully that helps you. That's basically the gist of this video. I've got to ditch out of this stream now and get on with my day. But... you know, maybe your game just improved because you're not hopeless. You know what I mean? You've got something that you can do to bring back your sim. Again, because Ambrosia wasn't working, the wishing well wasn't working. There was all the options that normally do work when you're on PC or etc. None of it was working. So, to have an option again to revive a sim, that's a great feeling. That's a huge relief, because a lot of people were really mad about that. If you look through all the comments, people were extremely mad in the comments and raging. Especially after the update. Everybody was like, okay, so you'll update the game, but you won't fix it. Wow, okay. I can tell I'm just on my own here, EA. But yeah, no, I hope I fix something for you guys. That's pretty much the gist of this video. I hope everybody has a good day. Take care of each other. Be humble. Be kind. You know, we're still going through it with the whole pandemic thing. So you know the rules. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't be nasty. And we're all in this together, you know? So, stay humble. And that's about all you're going to hear from me for today. So, unless I stream later tonight, I don't know, I might stream later tonight. I might play some Watch Dogs. I'm mission locked on one save file, but on the other save file, I started doing stuff again, and I gotta catch up to the other. Oh my god, like I'm far behind on one save file on Watch Dogs. on Watch Dogs, I'm really far behind on Watch Dogs. Like on the one save file, I am way far behind. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I might be daring enough to try and figure out that one mission that I'm locked in, or I don't know. I gotta look up some guides. So we'll see. But take care, everybody.